Okay, so this video is in regards to sound treatment at the Connor Burn and how best to accomplish it. Mark and I have been here for a bit here thinking about how to do it, in addition to putting theater curtains on this back wall, so basically expanding the curtains that exist there. Possibly over this glass, because that's reflective surface, so that's going to be reflecting a lot of sound back into the room from the stage, which is the main source of sound. So you gain a lot by just covering up that glass surface, putting curtains over that. We measured that as about 73 inches high here, so some 12-foot theater curtains, you could chop them in half and use 6 feet going across there. Just expand that out. I wouldn't worry about this area down there. That's fine. And then maybe go to the edge of the stage here with the remainder of the theater curtains, and you can bunch these up tighter so that they soak up more high frequency. So that'll create a nice little cocoon for the stage to absorb a lot of the high frequency from cymbals and guitar amps and stuff. So the question then becomes like where to put all of the panels, broadband absorbing panels. There's multiple different material options we can use. A lot of it's going to vary based on cost and how easy it is to work with, availability, all that kind of thing. There's a number of different ways. So we can kind of figure that out later. But for the purpose of this video, just rough ballpark of how many panels it'd be advisable to use and where to put them. I'm thinking this wall here is 25 feet across. This wall down here is 80 feet. So if you put 2 foot by 4 foot panels going lengthwise, so this is the 4 foot, this is the 2 foot direction, so they'd be like this up on the ceiling. You have roughly, and it's going to depend on where some of these light fixtures are and different stuff, but just ballpark, roughly rows of 3, so 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3, a left, a center, and a right row. And again, there's some lighting stuff up here. Maybe you have to skip some center ones. Maybe you have to skip some over here, but just ballpark. You want to focus most of them at the stage because that's where the sound is created. So what I'm thinking is 7 rows up to that first light over the bar. So between this light and the stage, you have 7 rows. So what that would look like roughly is a row right here, 1, 2, 3, and again 4 foot this way, 4 foot here, 4 foot here, and then pack another one before these speakers. So 1, 2, 3. Another one after the speakers, 1, 2, 3, so on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, roughly, something like that. Then once you get past this light, you've got kind of a gap of 2 lights here. So this up here would be 8. Let's see if I'm thinking this correctly. Yeah, 8 here. Then at the gap of these lights, 9 between here. Then you're getting further back in the room, so you could we're getting sparser and sparser as we go back in the room. So skip this. 10. Skip this. 11. And then the whole entry area here, 12. It'd be great to put like 2 up here, but again, it's far back in the room. There's going to be far less sound getting back this far. So really just a couple panels up here should be fine to take care of whatever else, little extra stuff gets to the back here. I did also notice you got these curtains here. You could totally add to that if it's not going to impede any of this stuff. You got an electrical panel there. And to that end, if you have curtains here, you might want to put some over there just so it's symmetrical. Just a thought, not a big deal. This seating area here is kind of nice, and you got the glass here. Hello. And the heater, actually, yep, so I don't know, heater, curtains. Well, it's far enough away. I think that'd be fine. So yeah, that would probably be fine, especially with the flame retardant stuff on them. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Possibly curtains there, 1 row there, 4 more rows over the bar, and then 7 rows in the stage and dance floor area for a total of 12 rows of 3 across here for a total of about 36 panels. Again, maybe you take away a few for miscellaneous places where you can't put them for whatever reason. So maybe end up with 32 or 33 or something like that. But anyway, that is what I'm thinking. That would make a pretty huge difference, and I think it would sound a lot better. Yep. Oh, and one thing I talked about with Adria, this wall right here, you could put panels on this wall if you wanted to, because it's reflecting directly back from where the band is. So you could even probably put like a 4x4 or single 4x4 or 2x4 panels right there. But a lot of that sound is going to be reflected directly back to the stage where there's going to be a lot of treatment. So if you wanted to leave this looking like that, I don't think it would be a huge deal, but it would help to put a couple panels there. But I wouldn't say it's like a big deal. Okay. Yep.